need to tell people that. Not y'all, y'all are great.
So, it's recording now?
Yeah, I think so. It's on. That's all him. I love him too. Oh, I didn't turn my mic. Hey, Nathan?
So there will be this crew, or rather a group, because a crew actually cares about you, but to a group, well, to them you're just another one of the group, and can easily be replaced by someone else who just so happens to fit the group. So this group of poets would hang out, building at the Thursday nights readings. I mean, don't get it twisted. It wasn't like some Harlem think tank, but from the outside looking in, you would think that it was where you needed to be if you were going to do what we do. I mean, lots of characters flowed through. Desperate singles, nested couples, and everyone in between. All craving the words the writers, actors, and storytellers scrambled to serve them at Thursday night's Word Fest. You're a star for like 5 minutes. I mean, it was easy to get caught up. Like this group, for instance. Everyone knows that these poets have to invite you to sit at their table. I mean, it was basically a bunch of old cats. A bunch of old black men holding court over the readings. They'd kick that played out last poet shit, talk about the revolution and the movement, and if you're some young cat, they're gonna get your goat, feed your ego a little. I think it was that thing of keeping your enemies the closest. It made me sick to my stomach. Because sometimes when women would get up and start,
all right. Look at this stage next.
This is for the women and girls whose voices go unheard. Shards of self-hate pierces her skin like voodoo pins. She is evil. Must exorcise her demons. Pockmarks undiscernible to the untrained eye. Flesh and mind pucker with the pus of guilt and shame, festering in memory, in need of letting go. Losing and gaining weight, losing sleep, losing herself on the merry-go-rounds of tormented mind songs. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. If you scream, you won't be heard. And if you tell, they won't believe. 'Cause you're a naughty girl just like Eve.
you know, like reciting or whatnot.
Naughty girl for crying out. Selfish girl for not protecting her siblings from the twisted family tradition of manhood rights, shoving dicks, spurting semen into girlkins' mouths, wombs, skin, men, cousins, uncles, brothers, fathers, men.
These dudes would be talking at the table loud.
Men! Facilitators of soul-crushing, girlhood rites of passages, innocence into filth, a lifetime of self-destructive guilt. So when her natural sex urge comes down, palms pressed against flesh and pelvis, the human need for loving affection and caresses are ravaged by alienation. Palms pressed against flesh and pelvis, the bed of ecstasy and sharing contradicts like peacetime armaments. Palms pressed against flesh and pelvis.
It was a battle just to be heard. Total disrespect. Then when the same women would hang out, these cats would feed them all kind of bullshit about their work and how important it is. I guess you can do shit like that when you're running the thing. It was their reading. And if you're some young poet who thinking you need a mentor, well then yeah, the old heads seemed impressive. They had the battle scars, said all the right names, mentioned all the right places. And if you're a woman, it didn't seem to matter. Young, old, fat, skinny, hair, bald, whatever. They wanted to
fuck you! Respect the mic! It's that simple. Palms pressed against flesh and pelvis triggers alienation. And it echoes through possession. Who Whose is it? Daddy's, palms pressed against flesh. Whose is it? Uncle's, palms pressed against pelvis. Whose is it? Cousins, palms pressed against flesh and pelvis. Whose is it? Whose is it? Whose is it? She hasn't owned her pussy and its essence since she left the womb. Self-pleasure is taboo. The scent of her own sex repulses. Can't come through sordid memory. Disenfranchised from self and coochie. Can't come through tainted ecstasy. Locked in memory. Triggering. Mind bombs exploding. Rupturing. Destroying her chances of ever authentically loving. Her sex center is scarred like a tattoo. From the manhood rights she's rushed into, she's thrust into, she's descending, losing weight, not memory, losing sleep, not memory, losing self, not memory. Tenderness obliterated, affection disassociated, trapped on the merry-go-round of tormented mind songs, palms pressed against flesh and pelvis. Brothers, cousins, uncles, fathers, destroying her bliss by waging war upon her innocence.
That was the first time she stepped on the set. And so you can see why I decided to satellite her planet for like 3 weeks. Why was she here? I thought to myself, sipping on my usual Coke and lemon, there was something about her. She definitely wasn't a local. And her work was so fierce off stage, she was this quiet, kind of cool, sexy, kind of diggable planet ladybug type sis. And I would watch her facial expressions and as she listened to some of the bullshit people would say, especially the old heads and their hand-picked proteges. I knew it wouldn't be long before she either stopped coming to the spot or called folks out and cleared the set with her brand of truth-telling. Oh, the idea alone was seductive as hell. Her quieting reminded me of me.
Up next, we have a great artist about to jump on stage. Show them some love.
Why are some aspects of manhood based on defecating upon female virtue? Males can rape and molest innocents despite protest or inability to resist, then stuff it in the fetid abyss of male ego and conquest, violating during infancy at 3, 5, 10, age ain't nothing but a number. And females ain't nothing but refuge for refuse in the alleyways of misconstrued manhood, where females are used and abused. Females sleep beneath the sheets and roofs of boogeymen. These enemies are intricately woven within their families, yet people wonder why some females are so fucked up, they've been fucked over. Why some females are so needy, they've been neglected. Why some females are so sleazy, they've been treated as receptacles or thrown into one after being raped, beaten, murdered, or molested by males who never speak of being haunted like females by memories, guilt, grief, shame, reliving the violations over and over again. When males disconnect from their heinous acts, feign amnesia, become oblivious, disingenuous, is it because they lack conscience, or do they pray for easier prey by way of female forgetfulness or weakened defenses? Yet people wonder why bitches are so crazy. Is it because females know that they are not safe from males, kin or no kin, who at any moment for any reason can rape, beat, molest, or murder them? The threat of being brutally, craftily, perpetually driven out of their minds and bodies makes some females instinctively suspicious, aggressive, defensive, against males who continue to disconnect their female truths from the effects of corrupt notions of manhood.
y'all doing out there tonight? Good. Good. It's good to be here. All right. I wrote this for somebody that I see out here, often. So I just want to share it with him. Poetic rampages at venues loud and unruly. You, just like me, passionate, funny, fiery, inspiring each other to stretch creatively. My Zora to your Langston. See, I'm not playing. I knew our words were fashioned for the long haul, driven with ambition and a sense of mission beyond 5-minute fame. See, it seemed ironic how I'd spit, then you'd spit on a similar riff, like some old unspoken creative ethic, like some old tag team shit. But it was kismet. See, they put us on back-to-back, and folks couldn't get enough of our sweet lyrics, belly aching for the words the soul savor. Rhymes wrapped in metaphors Steve Urkel couldn't untangle. Wrestling with you Thursday night, get my verbal swerve on like the words will be my last ones. See, I had to leave an impression and keep months guessing, because it was crazy how some folks were on the old original remix to cloning topics. Yes. Yeah. Brother, freedom, the revolution starts on your mental doorstep, so check your gender concepts. See, while you're towing the same line, we were raising the bar just so we could sit through a whole set and have it be worth it. Yes. See, every week I tweak a brand new piece, and he come on right behind me doing the same thing, like we're tossing in the sheets. Man, our verbal embraces were a welcome relief to the stifling game pussy pieces as common as titties and sex scenes. Man, we inspire with our creative imagining. See, you were so wrapped into my dome, were thoughts of you like a vagrant roam. So, to evict you would have meant that I would have to come completely undone. Because you were so deeply embedded within my cranium, stimulating my imagination. Hell, I quoted your pieces verbatim. Man, you got me open about Thursday nights again. Like, back in the day, when the Cosby Show in a different world were in. See, that's what we do. We rep viable aspects of life's kaleidoscope, making folks gasp, the breath, like it's new. And I didn't even see it coming. Some old, I don't know, cosmic link-ish. Because it's rare to actually connect on a 5-minute set and walk away admired and respected. So yeah, I'll roll with you, especially to keep some of these assholes at bay. Because you know they think we fucking anyway. Legs wide as a thick-lipped smile. Handheld mirror tightly in your grasp. My hands shaking, raising the fleshy protective hood to take a peek at the epicenter of my ecstasy. First and finally, putting a face on the culprit of laughing softly, naked and unashamed with you, somehow know that this moment of sharing is sacred, rare. Tongue flick across tip. Yeah, she's ticklish, erect and throbbing like your penis, succulent and supple, pouty pucker when tongue kiss, moistened lips, dripped in joy juice. may go, you say. As if you know me better than I know myself. And hard pressed by the truth that